Hey guys, it's Evan the Cat King here with another video. Today we are we are finally finishing the Total Drama tier list stuff. I kind of went away for a couple of weeks. Summer started. I felt like just relaxing for a little while. Didn't want to really do anything for a little while there, but I'm back. I'm doing more videos. I got a lot of videos I'm ready to make now. I'm excited for that. I'm gonna make some videos about Disventure Camp. I'm gonna make another What If Total Drama video. I'm gonna get in another Who Would Win book video. I'm probably gonna do another Poppy Playtime Theory video. I don't know. Those are some videos I want to make. I don't know. But here we are. We gotta start by finishing off the Total Drama tier lists with the Ridonculous race people, and let's get right into it. We got Dawn here. I'm gonna put Dawn at C tier. Dawn, he isn't as good as Chris in the earlier seasons, but he's better than Chris in the later seasons. So he gets a good C tier. He's not that interesting. He's not. Yeah, he's just there. He's just the host. He's not too important. I don't know. I do like the stuff with the Dawn boxes though. I like, and then them dressing them up. I don't know. Next we have the LARPers, Leonard and Tammy. Right. I will say, I do think that Leonard is better in this season than in Pockettail Island, but he still gets an F tier. I find some of the stuff that he does more funny, like his interaction with Owen at the airport, where he's like, oh, I have invisibility power, an invisibility cloak on, and thinking that he's invisible, and like the stuff with the taxi driver and the like not accepting coins or whatever, I don't know. They're the first boots, which I'm happy about. They're F tier. That's just what they are. They're annoying. They were Leonard. I'm happy that they brought back Leonard just to put him in in the spot of first boot. Like that's just great. Anyways, we got the tennis rivals. I think I'm gonna put them at C tier. I actually really like the tennis rivals. I wish that they made it further in the competition. I'm really sad that they were the second boots. It's such a shame. I found their banter pretty funny, and yeah. Geniuses, they're going F tier. I'm not gonna lie, I do not care at all about the geniuses. They're boring, and I didn't care for them at all, so I didn't care when they got eliminated. They were kind of annoying when they were being all brainiac and stuff. Like, it was kind of just... They're really nobody, so they're getting F tier. The vegans. Alright, I'm going to put Miles at D tier, but Lori at C tier. Lori is a psychopath, and I love it, but yeah, Miles is just kind of there as well. But yeah, they get C tier. I think that's fair. I think. But yeah, Tom and Jen, oh god, I don't know. I wish that they were in more of the season, because I thought that they could have made it further than some of the teams. I think that they got out next. I think that they lost to the mother-daughter team. I'm pretty sure. But they get C tier. I would have liked to see more of them, but with what we did get with them, they just aren't very much. But yeah. The mother-daughter, Taylor and Kelly. Taylor is probably the worst character in this season. Kelly can have a D tier. Kelly can go up to D tier because she completely destroyed Taylor's life right there and put her in timeout for a little while. That's the only reason Kelly gets D tier. Their team sucks. They should have been more like the father and son team, but they weren't. And yeah, they just were kind of annoying. Especially Taylor. That spoiled little brat. Anyways, Mickey and Jay, the Adversity Twins. I really like the Adversity Twins. They can have a B tier. I found them to be quite fun. Well, not fun. I don't know. Seeing them just constantly getting hurt was kind of funny, as well as also got you to root for them. It was cool seeing them make it. I wish that they had made it a bit further. I think that there's a few teams that they could have beaten, that they could have gone further than, and I wouldn't have been at all mad. I would have been really happy. But they made a good distance. I'm happy with it how far they did make it, even if it isn't that far. I'm still happy with how far they made it. I'm happy that they weren't like there to be first boots. That's one thing. But yeah, Step Brothers. I'm gonna put Step Brothers at C tier. I didn't really. They were funny originally. They were kind of funny in the original. They were a bit, I guess. I don't know. This whole these two like. Well, yeah, they are funny. They do have funny stuff. Seeing those two constantly fighting and beating the crap out of each other is honestly really funny. But their story was handled a bit. They went by with it too fast, and yet too long at the same time. They just randomly go from hating each other to being best friends in one episode. Like, literally, one conversation causes them to like each other all of a sudden. They could have built that up a bit more, or they could have had that earlier in the season and had them eliminated earlier. They did not need to make it as far as they did, but they can have a C tier. Yeah. Rock can have a B tier. Spud gets an A tier. I like the Rockers in this season. They are a lot of fun. I liked their dynamic with Rock being like the main one and him needing to try to motivate Spud. I thought some of his ways of like treating Spud like a dog or whatever not being that great, but I still really liked them. The father and son team, one of my favorite teams. If you haven't seen my my version of Ridonculous race, I put them in like the top 4. I thought that they should have made it way further. I really loved them. Junior gets an A tier. He is a little annoying, him and his blonde Justin Bieber looking face. I don't know. But Dwayne Sr. is hilarious. I love him. How much he cares for Junior is so sweet, and like specifically the Africa episode where he kind of loses him. It makes me so happy when they get reunited and seeing Dwayne Sr. just running around trying to find him. I found that pretty cool, and I wish that they had made it further. Of course, in the episode where they did go home, they were up against Owen and Noah, and of course, Owen and Noah are Owen is my favorite overall total drama character, and we'll get into that right now. But yeah, I really love Dwayne, the father and son team, but I do still love Owen and Noah better. Noah is S tier all the way. Owen can have A tier. I think that Owen is not quite S tier. He's very close to S tier, but he is not quite S tier. Because Owen is just very... him being back isn't for him, it's for Noah. Their team being in this season is because they wanted to do more with Noah. Let's face it. Owen's story and all of Owen... We've seen a lot of Owen in the past. They brought these two back so we could get a bit more out of Noah. That's exactly why these two were back. And yeah, so they were... Noah is absolutely amazing. He freaking gets a girlfriend in this season. It's perfect. He's in the best storyline of the whole entire season. But yeah, emo goth people, Crimson and Ennui, I think they can have B tier. Probably above everybody else in B tier, but if you also have seen my Ridonculous race, my version, I did put them top 2, I'm pretty sure. I think I put them top 2 teams, like they were one of the winners or whatever, but I really wish we had gotten more of them. They were funny when they were there, but they weren't that great. Stephanie and Ryan, I'm putting Stephanie in D tier just because she's not awful. We get more of her than all the other people in F tier. I don't think, even though she's just really mean, that doesn't justify putting her in F tier. Ryan, on the other hand, gets B tier. Ryan is a chill dude who Stephanie completely just she is ruining her life by being a jerk to him. I hope that he dumps her because that's what she deserves. Ryan is just chill. I mean, I like him quite a bit, so he can have a B tier while Stephanie gets D tier. Carrie and Devin is weird. They're like the main like couple of the season, I guess. But at the same time, the main couple should be Emma and Noah. It's more about Emma and Noah than Carrie and Devin in most episodes. And also Carrie and Devin, it didn't need to last as long as it did. They did not need to reach like Final Four and then get injured or whatever. They both get B tier. I think that's fair. They are good characters. Just I think that they overstayed their welcome a bit. I think that I think that they could have been eliminated earlier on, and I would have been fine with it. Okay, now my favorite team, the sisters. Emma gets S tier. Kitty gets S tier. Kitty is my favorite character in this season. I've realized she is so fun. I really like Kitty in this season. Her just being the less serious, the more fun sister, and then but also helping Emma out with it is just so cool. And Emma freaking and Noah is the best couple in total drama history. I will fight for that. They are better than Gwen and Trent. Not that I don't know why I brought up Gwen and Trent. They are better than Mike and Zoe. I said it. They're better than Duncan and Courtney. I said it. They're better than Heather. I don't know. They're better than Carrie and Devin. But yeah, so they get S tier 100%. Moving on, we got the Ice Dancers. I think I'm gonna put them both in A tier. I found they were great villains for this season of Total Drama. They made great villains. I absolutely love them as villains. Their weird their manipulation skills. They were just kind of good at a lot of stuff that they were competing in. They had their weaknesses. They just were great villains here, and it was really satisfying seeing them come in third place. It was very satisfying. But yeah, they get A tier here. They're quite. I very much enjoy the Ice Dancers in this season. Jose is very psychopath. Jacques, I love when Jacques completely blows up on Jose. That's a very fun moment in when it's Final Four. But yeah. Now the Surfer dudes. Jeff gets S tier. I mean, Brody can have B tier. I think Brody is a B tier character in this season. Jeff is incredible. Jeff coming back, being more like himself from Total Drama Island rather than his more mean version in Action and World Tour is very fun, and Brody is pretty good too. I think Brody gets a B tier here because I mean, I think that they could have done Jeff and Bridget, but I think him and Brody made more sense here. I really liked it. I liked how they literally sacrificed themselves for Carrie and Devin to let Carrie and Devin continue on in the race. Only for that good deed to actually allow them to come back and make it to the final two. That's great. I'm so happy Jeff got a win in this season. I'm so happy about that. But either way, moving on to the Police Cadets. I think they're the canon winners. At least they are in my head. MacArthur can have a C tier. I don't know why I see them as the canon winners, even though I do like the Surfer dudes better. But Sanders is the better of the two, and she gets an A tier. MacArthur gets a C tier. MacArthur is kind of annoying in at least in the later half of things. Actually, she's fine at the beginning and the end of the season. But other than that, in the middle, she's just really overbearing. She's fine for the first few episodes because it's just okay. But then after a while, you just get sick of her crap. But then once she breaks Sanders' arm on accident, that's where things get a bit better with her. But yeah, either way, that's my Sanders is just cool. She's fine. She's an A tier character. I never thought I'd say she's fine for an A tier character. I don't know. But yeah, that's my Ridonculous race tier list. I hope you guys enjoy these tier list videos. I don't know if I'll make... Well, I'll obviously make any more tier list videos, but I'm going to take a break from them for a little while. I'll probably make a final Disventure Camp tier list, talking about at least Disventure Camp Season 2, and I'm also going to make a video talking about Disventure Camp Season 1, because that just started, and maybe I might wait for the second episode to come out before I talk about it, but either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!